Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we might have another draw on our hands, or at least an insanely close game, or so I'm led to believe. And today's actually very interesting because this game is actually from when this player went into retirement and then came back and then started killing everyone. This is before that age when he was still, I think, probably still #1 back then as well. This is the Gilly Demolition that is the purple player. That is MVP Iceman, but it's actually ExCaL. And all the way up at the top, we have the USA player with the blue, and this is RUS Ruiz. Guess that means he's from Russia, maybe? Would imagine. Ruiz actually made it to the World Series final one year. He... what did he do? He played against Size in the final, and Size won like 5-1, I think. Ruiz is pretty good. I think he's like, to put it into some context, if you know how good Freestyler is, it's kind of like Freestyler, but probably quite a bit worse. I think Freestyler on his day is actually very quick player and very strong player. Ruiz is kind of like the same. Will think for himself and do his own build orders and stuff. You see him putting the pressure on ExCaL straight away here. This is the original tournament desert. So the cars are running around looking for the dozers. Gets one of them. But yeah, Ruiz would often have bad days as well. But maybe it's just when he's spamming and stuff like that. I mean, with the cars here, you definitely wouldn't leave your dozers open like this, and especially against ExCaL. Surely he's going to come in here with a tech RPG or another terrorist and just kill this dozer. Yeah, he's going to get it. He's hunted in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Might be a record. ExCaL dropping it down another tunnel here in the middle. He's got a demo trap over here on the right. So yeah, you know it's definitely ExCaL because he's hunted the opponent in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Now we've got TNT being prepared by ExCaL. Another tunnel being dropped down. So this TNT here, I'm pretty sure it's got 2 TNTs inside of it.
What do you want?
Yeah, it's actually got 3. So he's got an option here. He could either get the oil, because he's probably not going to get in because there's V's there, or he can go for a barracks or a war factory, or the power, any of which will obviously hurt Ruiz. Probably the most that will hurt him is the war factory there. Because if you just then make him missile defenders, it's not exactly ideal. Yeah, ExCaL dropping down a nice line of tunnels here. But this kind of entrance here is open. I don't know if he's going to drop down even another tunnel. Grabs hold of this bunker. This is the TNT. Ruiz is going to intercept it over to the left with a V. 2 Vs on the right, thinking about pushing in, but they see a tunnel. I think ExCaL could do with a pretty line there as well of 3 tunnels. ExCaL floating 5k, when I would say he needs to be spending all of his cash. Palace being dropped down. I mean, to get a draw game, you always have to see a Palace, as I said before. TNT comes through, but that fails to reach its target, but it's actually a distraction, of course it is. And ExCaL comes through and gets the war factory, so Ruiz is looking pretty dead, actually. Yeah, that technical's not going to make it back to base because there's 2 Vs just chilling here waiting. V's rush in to intercept, and it's all ExCaL at the minute. There's nothing that Ruiz is doing that's actually working. Don't know if Ruiz even took out a single quad cannon there or not. But without a war factory now, he's only got them 3 Vs to contend with, and as soon as that palace is up, surely there's nothing Ruiz is going to be able to do. Ruiz's only chance is to push in here right now, clear that tunnel. ExCaL to do a bit of a Fargo pop might give him. Might give Ruiz more of a chance. Is ExCaL going to see this? He's not going to see it till it's too late. If it had popped in advance there, he might have been able to stop that. But these Vs are now going to be able to push in. Bad thing here for Ruiz is that he doesn't have any UAV drones, like a scouting drone, on top of his Vs. Yeah, definitely nowadays you would see probably more technicals and maybe even a second arms dealer. See a tunnel there and a demo trap and stuff. Yeah, in fact, demo trap would have already won the game. That's why I always say demo traps are like the best building in the entire game. Ruiz getting some important veterancy here on the Vs. He's got a Vet 2, a Vet 1. This one's still nothing. But there are 2 demo traps here. Ruiz needs to be extremely careful. ExCaL at the minute, I don't think he has any units out. I know he does. He has like 4 quads in there, but he's choosing not to pop. I think he could have popped from there. But he's actually looking like he wants to go into the base. Ruiz needs to be producing on that barracks the whole time, producing the MDs. ExCaL is going to lead Ruiz into a demo trap, kills a V. That's very, very important. There is 2 more Vs back at home, though. ExCaL really trying to bunker in this palace. He can get a DoMiNaToR out. That will shut down all of the infantry, should Ruiz need to go for a big drop. But I think you can see the way this is heading. Yeah, for ages now, it's been on my mind to make this playlist of extremely close games / draws, and I just have a feeling we're headed towards at least a very close game. There is a drone directly above the palace, which is very, very handy, actually, because if there's Pathfinders soon, for him to get revealed straight away and the Pathfinder to be over here, it would snipe the Jarman straight away, would be very, very nice. Pilot over here just chilling. DoMiNaToR, even though he's revealed, is going to go and snipe this V. But Ruiz desperately needs to be producing from that barracks, but I've just not seen him do it. He's only collecting with 1 Chinook over on the left-hand side. He is getting... Oh, he's probably... He was researching the flashbangs, so we can clear out these middle buildings. He's going to go and occupy these buildings now, I guess. Quad cannons move out. Ruiz almost runs into a demo trap. 1 more V will fall, and a Chinook will go down here as well. Gets a Vet 2 quad, very, very important. But there are MDs inside of this building, and ExCaL is losing buildings, losing his tunnels. So yeah, in case you're wondering, the reason they've got a clan tag here, MVP and RUS, is because it will be a Clan Wars game. So clanwars.cc is a website typically where a lot of Zero players play when it's a sponsored month. It's not active every month, so don't bother going and checking it now because it'll probably be dead. But yeah, I mean, back then it was just played regardless, just to see who like #1 is and stuff like that. But yeah, nowadays if someone puts up like $100 or $200 for someone to win at the end of the month, then people will spam it. ExCal's trying to get his old spot back. So Ruiz is under pressure to make something happen. The palace is getting hit, actually, by this building. That's extreme distance on that. That palace will get killed. Oh, it's actually firing back. And that building is actually now going down. Okay, stroke of luck there for ExCaL, because if that building could outrange it the whole time, then that palace would be dead, and then these Vs might be able to come in and finish the game. But with that palace still standing, it's extremely difficult still. ExCaL seems to have the demolition upgrade now. DoMiNaToR still running around. What a DoMiNaToR could do, because he's demo, could just... is he demo? Yeah, he's demo, isn't he? Yeah, he's demo. Just wanted to double check. We just saw the things explode, so of course he's demo. But he could just go around the back and actually plant some bombs on the barracks and on the power and stuff on his buildings. But Ruiz is just coming around the side. Hits the supply, getting veterancy on the infantry inside. He's got himself to level 3 now, so he can make Pathfinders. And it's literally going to be the palace camping it out, but there's still units out, so things can still happen. It's actually quite impressive what Ruiz has done, considering the caliber of player that he's against, and considering he got hunted in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay, another Chinook goes down. He's collecting on loads of Chinooks on the left. He could be collecting from here, I feel. Yeah, the benefit he's got is that he's still producing from his barracks, and he can mine out the entire map. He could even go over here. ExCaL does have $1,500, so he can afford a supply. Yeah, it's a decent place for a drone, that. Like, considering the palace is built right underneath it, reveals the DoMiNaToR straight away. It means Ruiz can see everything. It means he can see when the quad cannons have moved out, and they have moved out down this left-hand side. Yeah, speaking of draw games, there's one game I know of that I played against a guy called Sonic, who's another Russian guy. And it was a USA mirror, and we both hunted each other very, very quick, and we both had just like 2 barracks each and 2 supplies and a power. And we both just went mass Pathfinders. We both got to level 3. And we both just had loads of Pathfinders in our base. And no matter who dropped 2, the Pathfinders who were defending just won. Because we had such a dense concentration in one place. Ruiz is going for a massive attack here on the palace, but the DoMiNaToR inside of there is just sniping absolutely everything. ExCaL now collecting. I think ExCaL might have won now because he can just collect. Ruiz did take a big gamble engaging that. You probably should have gone around the back first and just checked this. Yeah, a bit of an error of judgment there from Ruiz, I feel. Because with ExCaL collecting now, all it needs is a barracks, a few tunnels. It's probably sealed the deal. Pathfinder is chilling there, though, so nothing can evac unless ExCaL manages to find it and run it over. I think he is going to find it. Yeah, he gets it. That's good there for ExCaL. I think he heard roughly where the shot was. Go there with 4 quads. Very, very nice. ExCal's trying to get even another supply. Could probably build a few demo traps around. I suppose he's got Pathfinders now, though, hasn't he? So they would be detected anyway. A few demo traps around there. Like now, these Vs would be walking into demo traps. They'd only be detected now when this Pathfinder actually gets close. ExCaL trying to pick off what he can. He's on $1,500. Sorry, 1,500 XP now. But these, well, that V there is pretty fully loaded. We got 4 MDs here as well, so at least like 2 or 3 of them quads would die if ExCaL took that engagement, I think. Just with a decent bit of micro here from Ruiz. Whoa, ExCal's detonator worker, very nice. Just pressing the I key. So Ruiz has got a pretty fully loaded V. Not completely full, but pretty full. Making more and more missile defenders. Yeah, but Ruiz is still under pressure because ExCal's still in the game. He's not out of the game unless that supply gets taken away. This V doesn't have a battle drone, just got the Hellfire drone. Any damage it takes will not repair. That quad is getting a little bit low. ExCal's trying to probably put his stronger quads to the front. All comes down to the micro here of Ruiz. ExCaL might try to lure him onto the demo trap here. Ruiz seems to be maybe aware of it. He's got a battle drone now, so his V will heal. But the problem is now for ExCaL, his workers can all get sniped, and I don't know if Ruiz is going to take the bait or not. I mean, if he does, it might just be over. Yeah, ExCal's still collecting. He's building a CC now. And if he gets Rebel Ambush, that's it. Yeah, Ruiz needs to come in now with this army and stop that worker from building. Because if that finishes, Rebel Ambush is going to probably kill the barracks and then no more production. Ruiz seems to know that there is a demo trap. But while he's beaconing it, he actually loses his V. So, yeah, Ruiz really needs to stop that worker. Really, really does. Very, very strange game indeed. Palace still intact. I mean, even if these quads and this supply and this CC would not being built, it'd still be hard to crack that palace. But the fact that that's being built really puts Ruiz on a timer. And the fact that ExCal's still collecting here as well. Like 7k. Can build a ton of tunnels and stingers and stuff. Maybe you just need a ton of tunnels. Maybe you wouldn't even need the stingers. But this drop is coming in now. ExCal's worker is probably going to get shut down. There is a demo trap right there. But is ExCal going to detonate it yet? He might have to because it's going to get revealed in a second. Detonates it. Knocks 2 guys off the side of the map. ExCal's coming in with his quads. Might just try and take out the Chinooks. Laselock comes through. But ExCal is actually holding strong there. Hiding behind the CC. Making the Laselock. Laselocking missile defenders come around the corner. And then when they came around the corner, the quads pounce on them. And then all of this is now having to run away. Rebel ambush could be used there, or it can be used in the production. Knowing ExCal, he'll probably take out the production. Ooh, there was a Pathfinder there, though. If he'd had a few more, that wouldn't have killed the barracks. So yeah, Ruiz not thinking of that. But I think this CC is going to get... Oh, is it going to get killed, though? That is the thing. Ruiz coming in with a massive drop over here. He's trying to take out these quads as best he can. CC's under pressure. ExCal now coming in with his quads. He's going to try and engage. He is going to lose some quads now. Finally, massive, massive engagement. And ExCal does lose all of his quads. CC is going to die. Demotrop gets hit. Supply Air is going to die as well. But the problem is that, just as I said before, even if all that stuff didn't exist, the problem is still that palace. There's a Vet 3 Jarman inside of there. And ExCal's not going to come out. Because if he does, he will lose his Jarman to the Pathfinders. So ExCal can just sit in there and probably win the game. The only thing Ruiz will be able to do now is just mine out the whole map and spend every penny. Oh no, he can't, can he? No, he can't. So it is a draw. It is a draw, because you could just camp that palace now. Just literally leave your Pathfinders on guard all the way around the palace. Don't go too close. In fact, you could go close, couldn't you? No, you couldn't go close. You couldn't go past like there because Pathfinder's revealed when moving. So that is a 100% draw. Because there's no way ExCal can win anymore. He's sending RPGs and Jarman over there. He'll just get sniped to death. And there's no way Ruiz can win. Because if Ruiz gets all of his stuff and drops that palace, that is it. That's one way, actually. The fall damage of the Chinooks. Yeah, fly the Chinooks over it. You need to fly the Chinooks over it and you will do full damage. Pathfinders are just chilling by the palace. Really have seen everything now. But yeah, watch the HP. Oh, don't think it got a direct hit. It's actually quite hard to fly him above it. But every little bit of damage you can do. I don't think ExCaL has a worker. Even if he has a worker inside of there, it does not matter because his Pathfinder's camped outside of it. Ruiz could collect the rest of the money on the map and just make more and more Chinooks and try and get enough full damage. Got a few MDs. Yeah, the only way would be to full damage that palace. Might be possible. Like, just click as close as you can to it. Or like click through it and as it's above it, press the S key is probably the best way to get the Chinook to stop on top of it. It's your best chance because there is still quite a bit of money to be collected. So let's say like what? There's like 3 Chinooks worth there roughly. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 plus an extra 1. It's like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Could 23 Chinooks... Oh, I know this. Whoa, there's loads there, man. There's like 30k. Could like 43 Chinooks or 50 Chinooks or whatever take out that with full damage? It could be, but Ruiz obviously doesn't know about the full damage. But we're going to have to fast forward here because this is a stalemate. He's moving his MDs. Yeah, Ruiz has got the most units and the most options, but every option is bad. Move any unit, and that is it. So they're gonna stay there. I think they just have to call it a draw and just do a re. Yeah, fast forward now, we're on 26 minutes. Fast forward, fast forward. Who's going to hold down there first? Why couldn't they just have agreed a re, man? They literally... They're probably typing it to each other, be right back. Be right back, going out to the shops. I mean, the Clan Wars is pretty competitive, but ExCaL's like super competitive. He doesn't want to take a loss on Clan Wars when he doesn't need to. ExCaL could actually force fire and kill on Pathfinders, but still wouldn't change the game though, because these Pathfinders here would just camp it. Literally, they've been in the game for some serious time now. I'm fast forwarding this whole time. This has been 44 minutes. Just shows you how desperately the players wanted to win, man. They're literally not leaving. 48 minutes. Agree to draw. Man, it took them like... How many minutes? It's on 50 minutes now, and the game ended like 28-ish. So it's literally took them...
You are victorious.
Literally took him like 20 minutes. Ruiz just held his nerve, man. It's called Iceman, but Ruiz just was like ice there. It literally probably just went AFK. He probably literally went down to the shops, down to Tesco or Walmart or whatever you've got in your country. But yeah, GG, well played. That was 100% draw, about as draw as it can get. Literally, there was nothing any player could have done there at all. Ruiz could have tried the full damage thing. It's not guaranteed to win, but it was your best chance. And maybe 43 or 50 Chinooks or whatever it was would have been able to crack that palace. And then you come in with the Pathfinders. Actually, the Pathfinders were already there. So, and then the missile defenders could have finished the actual tunnel hole down to being gone. Anyway, GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.